Well, good evening, everyone. Excuse me. Swamp Fox News, cooks, and reviews coming at you with tonight's cooking show. We're making homemade traditional Filipino lumpia. We start off by washing my hands. Give a minute for people to show up. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Hope everybody's looking forward to this cook. It's a simple cook. It ends up being a real good meal. Family will love it if you follow the recipe. Alright, got a couple in the house. How come my chat's not shut? There we go. And in one. How are you, sir? Oregon Road, Big Tim Hill News. Good to see y'all here tonight. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm going to give it just a second, let a couple more people get here. Make sure y'all smashing that like button on your way in. Northern Corruption Monitor, thank you for being here. Appreciate you showing up. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm going to go through the list of ingredients that you're going to need for the homemade sweet and sour sauce and also the lumpia. Okay, for the sweet and sour sauce you're going to need pineapple juice. I use all natural. Rice vinegar. Soy sauce. Ketchup. Brown sugar. I will tell y'all all the amounts as we go. And then if you want rice vinegar, I'm sorry, and then I said the ketchup, and if you want to make it red like you would find in a Oriental or Chinese restaurant, if you want to make the sweet and sour sauce red, you just get some red food color. I mean, to me it don't matter what color it is, it's going to taste the same. Food color don't change the taste. And then from the lumpia, you're going to want, I've already cooked the sausage for, so it don't take so long for the video. I got the sausage cooked. You want to use some ground sausage or pork. You can pretty much use chicken if you want, or hamburger. You know, it's going to basically be an egg roll, but traditional lumpia uses ground pork. Okay, and so anyway, also cabbage, green cabbage, chopped fine. White onion, chopped fine. Garlic, minced. Some peas and some carrots chopped. Now, this is not, I'm going to give y'all all the right amounts that you need for the recipe, of course, because I'm by myself here. I'm not making the full recipe, so this is what you would use. Of course, you would use more than this, okay, and I'm going to tell you how much to use. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on this cook. Also, you're going to use onion powder, garlic powder, and again soy sauce for the cook as well. Now also I meant to tell you, for the sweet and sour sauce you would normally use about 2 tablespoons, maybe 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch and a couple tablespoons of water, and mix it up real good to make a slurry to make the sweet and sour sauce thicker. I thought I had some and I don't. I didn't run out to the store to get none, so I don't really care if it's thick or not. But that's how you would thicken the sweet and sour sauce, to make it a little bit thicker so it holds on the lumpia or whatever you're using on sweet and sour chicken a little bit better. Anyway, I'm going to start the ovens up to get this started, because even though I got this pre-cooked, I'm going to cook in the rest of the ingredients together, kind of build it up. While that's going on, I'm going to start the sweet and sour sauce. Also, you would need for the cook an egg or two, Okay. Scrambled up. Either spring roll wraps, egg roll wraps, whatever. Alright. So got the oven starting up here. Now, when you're making the sweet and sour sauce, you don't want to add the cornstarch slurry to the very end, about the last minute, okay? But you want to start off with your pineapple juice, 1 cup of pineapple juice, okay? Now this is homemade sweet and sour sauce. It's really good. 3/4 cups of light brown sugar, and heavily pack. You pack it down real tight in the cup. All right, it's 3/4 cup. You want to use 1/3 cup of the rice vinegar. Okay. You want to use 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of ketchup, you want to bring this to a boil. Stir it around real good. Now, a lot of people, you can do it either way you want. Some people, when they're cooking their pork, they'll cook the ingredients along with it. Now, I don't do that because I find that when you drain off the fat, you lose a lot of flavor. So I go ahead and cook the pork first, and then I drain off the fat and let it sit for a while, and then I add my ingredients and build up the flavors. Now, I've already added to the meat the onion powder, the garlic powder, and the garlic is already in there, the minced garlic, okay? All right, so that's already in there. I'm gonna get that cooking. You also, you're gonna use a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of salt, man, that smells so good. Now, I don't really care for carrots all that much, but I do put a little bit in here. And you want to, what I do, honestly, I've told y'all this before, is prep, man, it just takes so long to prep everything. So I'm kind of lazy when it comes to some of this stuff. Man, that smells so good. You want to bring this sweet and sour sauce to a boil. You want to get the lump, stir the lumps of the ketchup and the sugar and all out of it. And that garlic and that onion. Woo boy. So what I do is, like you see, this is my chopper. I've showed y'all this before. $10 at Walmart. And anyway, so I throw some onion in there and chop it real fine. You want to pulsate it a couple times, push the stuff down off the side, just chop it up real good. Same thing I did with, the only thing I chopped by hand here tonight was the green onion. These, I chopped them up by hand. And I got them in here. Now this also calls for a little bit of peas. Cabbage, the green cabbage I also threw in the chopper. Man, I chopped it up, it's real fine. So it see how that's the cabbage right there. Now the flavors done built up good. Oh yeah. That sweet and sour sauce smelling good, buddy. Now again, it's starting to boil. So you're gonna let it boil like maybe 2 minutes. You ain't gotta let it boil a long time, 2-3 minutes. You just want that sugar to dissolve good, that light brown sugar. You want it to dissolve, you want it to mix. Let it get a good boil on it. And then after it boils, about the last minute, you would throw in that cornstarch and water slurry. And let it boil for about a minute and a half, and it'll thicken up. And then take it off the heat and let it cool. Now you can put it in a Tupperware dish, a sealed dish, and hold it for about 2 weeks. But you don't want to keep it after that too long. You don't want to make wine with it. Alright, so that's boiled good enough. I'm going to go ahead and take it off the heat and just let it start to cool. And in the meantime, the next thing I'm going to put on the heat is the oil. You need to get you a little bit of vegetable oil, put it in a pan, and you want to put it on about medium heat, okay? Put it on about medium heat, about, a couple inches of some oil up front. Go ahead and turn that burner off. And I will get out let me wash my hands again. I like to wash my hands continuously, especially when I'm touching different things. Food safety, cross-contamination is, about 3,000 people a year die from food poisoning. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Die from some sort of food poisoning. A lot of times, I don't know if y'all know this or not, doctors say there's really no such thing as like a 24-hour bug, right? That's what they say. I mean, when you go in there, they tell you, if you go to a doctor, a lot of them will tell you the truth. There's like, well, you probably got some sort of food poisoning. Most people eat out at a restaurant a lot of times, or, not saying anybody's nasty, but sometimes, like for instance, you should never keep your washcloth, like you wash your dishes, and I'll see some people hold it up there for 2 or 3 days, using it for 2 or 3 days in a row. You should never do that. You should use your washcloth and get rid of it every night. Wash it every night, get you a new one. Shardy, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing well. We got this oil heating up. Now I'm going to get the Lumpia wrapper out. The Lumpia wrappers is where you're going to need. Let me go ahead and move this out the way. The Lumpia wrappers is where you're going to need the egg. Give this old sweet and sour sauce a little bit of a stir and a taste. See, now that's brown. I don't care. You can put the red, several drops of the red food coloring in, and it'll turn it red. And that's all they do in most of them. Oh man, that is so good. If you love sweet and sour sauce, you got to try that. All right. Let me get the wrappers. Alright. Okay, so I don't know if y'all seen, I had a poll going on my channel. I asked people, because I had a couple people say, man, 7 o'clock's not good, I ain't home from work yet, or I'm just getting home, I gotta feed my kids. I want to watch your show, I want to be in your live chat sometimes, but it's just not convenient for me, And so I'm like, okay, I understand that. So I put a poll out to see what time everybody, I asked to vote on 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11. And so by 71% of the vote, it was 9 o'clock. So that's why my show tonight's at 9, and so from now on, Monday through Friday, my newscast news blast will be at 9 o'clock. My newscast news blast will be at 9 o'clock, and Saturday, my cooking show will be at 9. That's my hope. that everybody understands. I just want, try to make it convenient for everybody. I know there's some people that do like 7 o'clock too. I hope that it's okay for the 7 o'clock people. 9, that it works out for everybody. Okay, still at 1. I'm sorry. The latest update was 67%, but it's still 1 for 9 o'clock, y'all. All right. So anyway, let me make a couple wrappers. I don't want that to get too hot. All right, this is just so simple, like I told you. So you're just going to take a couple tablespoons. You're going to put a couple tablespoons of this mince. You don't want to put too much, but you don't want to put just you can put as much as you want, but then if they'll bust out the sides or whatever, you want them to fit. But anyway, for these little wrappers, that's about enough. 2, maybe 2.5, 3 tablespoons. Okay. So then, you're gonna put it there. You're gonna start rolling it. Once you get it over one time, you're gonna bring the sides in. Okay. I got fat fingers, y'all, so this ain't as hard for people with smaller fingers. Alright, and then you're going to roll it again. Trying to roll it not too tight, but tight. Okay, you don't want to bust it up. You try to go too tight, you're going to start popping holes in it. You want to get it down to about the last, you want to get it down to about the last couple inches. Can y'all see that? Oh no, I can't even see that, can you? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'll start that over, guys. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, as you see now, alright, sorry guys. So as you see, I got the mince. I rolled it over one time. Okay. Then I put the sides over. Alright, and then you're going to roll it again. Okay, whoops. Making sure the sides stay in. And then roll it again. You just want to leave about a little bit of room like that, okay? Can y'all see that now? I'm so sorry, guys. Leave a little bit of room like that. And then that's when you're going to take a brush. Okay? You're going to take a brush and a little bit of egg. Put some egg on your brush. And you're going to put the egg, just an egg. It don't have to be egg whites or yellow. Just going to mix the egg. You're going to swipe that really good. Okay. And then you're going to finish rolling it. Okay. And that's what it's going to look like. Now, egg's going to hold it shut. And then when you cook it, when you put it in oil, you're going to put the wrap side down. Now, I always take a napkin, a clean napkin, and dry the excess egg off the outside of the outside. And don't be too aggressive with it. You just want to dry some of that egg off. And then what I always do is I sit it down on another clean plate, face down, so that way as it dries that egg a little bit, because I'm getting ready to use it, but as it dries that egg, it'll stick better. So it's face down on the wrapper side down. So I'm going to make a couple of them, and I'm going to throw it in the oil. You don't want to cook them too long. The meat's already cooked. You just want to cook the wrapper, basically. and you want to warm up the mince because you don't know what time, how much you're going to make. You can also freeze these. They can be frozen, and I don't know. When I freeze them, because I make a bunch of them, and then when I freeze them, they'll hold up till probably about 2 months. After that, I don't like anything really frozen, but after that, it just ain't as good. All right. So then you're just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna roll it. Fold the sides over. Now you don't want to that's another thing. Let me tell y'all about these egg roll wrappers. You want to keep them in the refrigerator moist, and you only want to take a couple out at a time. You don't want to let them get dry. If they start getting dry, then they won't roll and stuff. They're not good. All right, so just fold the sides in, roll them over, same way. Go ahead and put that back on that oil back on the heat. Alright, roll it on out. And sit there, put the little napkin, clean it up. There you go. I'm about to let that heat up. I'll drop a couple in there, and there you go. That's what you end up with before you drop them in the heat. Get them cooking. You're only gonna cook them about 1.5 to 3 minutes, depending on how hot you got your oil. You only want it in about medium. You don't want it too hot. All right, let's see who's in the house. Shardy, Wayne Rogers, Sewer Dog the Patriot, Kim J, how you doing? Joe, how you doing? Glad to see y'all here. I appreciate it. All right, Big Tim Hill News. Thank you, buddy, for showing up. Wayne Rogers. All right, eating barbecue, and you're making me hungry. Buyer of sorts. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you being here. John Speedway, N1. All right, man, I appreciate all y'all showing up. Northern Corruption Monitor. This is awesome. Glad to see y'all here. Alright, anyone new, y'all make sure that y'all are loving each other's channels now. I know the rules here. Let's see, we'll drop a little something in and see how hot that oil is. Because you don't want it, listen, if it ain't hot enough, you don't want to drop it in yet, because then it'll be too oily by the time it cooks. Okay? But you don't want it too cold either. I mean too hot either, because then you'll burn it. It looks about okay. I have kind of like an even. You want to put the wrapper side down, like I told you. I'm just gonna cook it till it browns. Roll it over a couple times, make sure it's evenly cooked all the way around. Here's your sweet and sour sauce cooling down. Again, if you want a red sweet and sour sauce, you just add some food coloring to it. If you use food coloring, though, use the all natural. Try not to use that processed made stuff. Good. And some people like them a little darker. I don't like them too dark. I like them just like brown. Yeah, so that's perfect for me. Y'all see that? See how that? Yeah, y'all see how that color turning out? It ain't long. They're gonna be done. Get you a little Like I'm sure y'all know, this part gets you a little. Oh, see, like I left these out, and I told y'all not to. You want to keep it moist. And get your little paper towel ready to drain the fat off on them. Roll it over on its backside a little bit. Just that way you get that even color. The mince is already cooked. You're just trying to cook this to where it's not doughy. You want it to be crunchy. And you want it to be done. You want the wrapper to be done all the way through. Pulled out way too much oil, y'all. Alright. Dry these off a little bit. I'm going to sit for a second. I'm going to cut them open and show you what you got. There you go, the Lumpia. And then you got your sweet, let me take this off the heat. And you got your sweet and sour sauce. Again, it would be thicker had I had cornstarch, but it don't matter to me. Ooh, that's so good. Let me taste it up. Wow, that was so good. Unbelievably good. So that's it for the cook, you guys. That's how to make homemade sweet and sour sauce and homemade lumpia, traditional. Now you can add more spice, more onion, more onion pepper, more garlic, more whatever you want. Or more garlic and more onion powder, I meant to say. More pepper, you know, or less. You have to tweak it a little bit to your thing. You know, some people put cilantro in it for flavor. Some people put more carrots. Some people put more cabbage. I mean, it's just totally up to you. However you want to make this, you can use even shrimp. Cut fine shrimp up. Chop it up fine and use it. You know, turkey, whatever. It's endless. But you got like, and you know, these are a hit at a party. I mean, look how beautiful they are. Put out some sweet and sour sauce. People love them. Uh-oh, sore dog. I'm sorry you're still feeling bad, brother. All right, Shardy, you have a great one, man. Hey, bud, we love you, brother. Appreciate you showing up. Hope you come back. But anyway, that being said, guys, I got a whole pot of mince. I'm going to go ahead and make me up probably, I don't know, I ain't going to lie, about a dozen. I'll probably get through 8 or 9 of them, and I'm going to go ahead and eat, but I'm going to let y'all go. But listen, I love y'all very much. Uh-oh, got a new, look here, Ribby Hope X. You got to make a mod. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I hid you. Unhide, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm adding you as a mod, but see what happened was, as I was trying to do that, it moved up, and when it moved up, it made me hit remove your message, and I did not mean to do that. So anyway, now you're a mod. Hope you come back. If you want to see this cook, just hit rewind. And but I'll give everybody a minute to say their goodbyes. Remember that I love you all. I appreciate you guys showing up. Please smash that like button on the way out if you have not. Share this video with anybody you know, or any kind of platform that you have, maybe Facebook or Twitter. I really appreciate it. Mind Bender. Hey, I appreciate that, Mind Bender. I really do. Say hi to everyone. Well, we appreciate you coming by, Mind Bender. appreciate you being part of our family. Everybody, let's make sure y'all pray for Sewer Dog. He's been having it rough lately. Like I told y'all last night, the last couple of months he's been really sick with headache. Thank you for sharing the video. Love you, friend. Love you too, my darling. I appreciate you, and thank you. You are definitely a light in everybody's dark world. Joe, no problem. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate you all. I truly do love you all, and I hope God blesses each and every one of you. That being said, I hope y'all have a great night. Try to make some of this Lumpia. If you missed anything in the cook, if you want to call me, 843-554-4336. Anybody's allowed to call me anytime. That's the Swamp Fox News phone. So feel free to call me. The new times now, everybody, it won 67% of the vote came in. The new time will be 9 o'clock. Chuck Derby! You stay and keep cooking. I hear you, my brother. I heard that. And so the new time for the shows, Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. for my newscast News Blast, police corruption videos and shows, and Saturday night, 9 o'clock for my cooking show. I hope everybody can make it. If you can't make it to the live shows, come in and watch later. You can get some good recipes and watch some good cop shows. I truly love y'all. God bless everyone.